Hello friends, today's video is entitled The Clutter Battle. And that doesn't mean that you're fighting clutter all the time. It means that you have a strategy for your clutter, a strategy to overcome your clutter, a strategy to prevent clutter from overcoming you. So let's talk about that strategy. First of all, we work in our zone only for 15 minutes. If there is clutter, we're getting rid of clutter with our three-step process. 1, we throw things away that no longer serve us, that we don't like it, we don't use it, or we don't need it. It goes in the garbage if it's trash, or it goes in the giveaway if it's still usable. Other than that, we keep it. Now be careful with what you keep. That is a strategy, a clutter strategy. If you keep things that you think you need to make a decision about later, you're letting the enemy in. If you keep things that you think you might use, you used once or you've never used it and you think you will, you're letting the enemy in. It's a strategic battle. So think about it. If you haven't used it in 3 years, you haven't needed it, or you haven't loved it in 3 years. Loved it means you put it out on display or you cuddled with it or whatever. Then it goes in the giveaway if it's still good. Put a bow on it and give it away. Someone else needs it, is looking for it, and is pining after it. So give that away. If it's trash, if you think, oh, I could fix this, I got many years out of this and I think I could get many more if I just patched it one more time, and it stays unpatched in a drawer, in a closet, it's never going to be patched. Throw it away. No one wants to get it from the Goodwill in that state, and you're not going to use it because you're not patching it. If you were going to use it, you would patch it. If you're not patching it, then let it go. Or, oh my goodness, I spent so much money on that. I can't give that away, and it's a tatter. It's not good. Really look at it with your eyes. Take a picture of it with your phone. Is that something you really need in your life? How much room do you have to store these things that you're keeping? So take a picture of it. Look at it from a third person's point of view. Is it something you need? Then if you don't need it, use it, or love it, let's throw it away if it's not in good shape. Give it away if it is. That's your strategy. The other strategy is the constant strategy, the skirmishes on the lines. That's your clutter check. That means that every day, 3 times a day, you're checking in your living room, you're checking in your dining room, you're checking in your kitchen, you're checking in your bedroom, your bathroom, your kids' room, the hall, the entryway, the foyer, the laundry room, the office, the sunroom, the porch. You're checking every day. Does that mean that you're working in those rooms every day? No, it does not. It means that you're looking, or as I say, perusing. You're just glancing around to see what's not in place. What's not in place. In other words, your child's shoes in the middle of the floor are not in place. They belong in their closet or by the front door or wherever you've assigned it. If a pillow is laying on the cushion and not standing up, it's not out of place. A throw pillow or cushion in the corner of a couch is not out of place because it's in the wrong chair. It's in its place. It belongs in the living room on a piece of furniture. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to make you be crazy and adjust every little thing. I want you to look for the obvious things that are out of place. So when you look in your laundry room, if you see a suitcase in there, it's out of place. Maybe you just got back from a trip and you have a 24-hour limit to empty your suitcases. That's the rule. And you've emptied it, but you left the suitcase in there. The suitcase is out of place. Go put it where it belongs, in the garage, in the attic, wherever it goes. If you're walking through the kitchen and you see the dog's leash on the counter, it's out of place. It belongs on the hook by the wall. These little teeny things that you're doing 3 times a day are your strategy to keep clutter from overcoming your home again. Because we only work in 15-minute increments decluttering, we need to be super vigilant about our strategies so that clutter does not overcome you again. You may say, well, I don't want to be like those people that in my life that were so crazy and everything had to be perfect at all times. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to be careful, to be vigilant, so that you're not working 6 hours every weekend trying to clear clutter that you allowed to collect over the past 2 months. That's what I'm trying to get you from doing. See, remember, your whole job here is to learn to have peace in your life, control in your home, and finally learning to love yourself. That's the FlyLady system. So you can't have peace in your life if there's clutter. You can't love yourself if your makeup is all in clutter and drawers and, or your hair care or whatever. You're having a hard time loving yourself. You're more aggravated with yourself. So, and then control, you're totally out of control if things are everywhere they're not supposed to be. So come up with a place for things to belong, and that's where they go. That is the clutter battle. That is the strategy that will keep you free from clutter, and so that you will have peace in your life, control in your home, and learning to love yourself. That's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope that you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.